It is Bootz World. These boots were made for more than just walking. You know what time it is. Welcome to Bootz World, everybody. My name is Bootz Durango, and I'm here to, host another fabulous show on 103.1 FM every Wednesday, 9 o'clock a.m. to 11 o'clock a.m. And I hope you guys are all prepared for me. I hope you're going to receive me in the best way possible. Because if you don't, I'm just going to have to withhold all information that I have for you guys. But I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, what I want to do is tell you where I've been, okay? Because for the past couple of months, you haven't been hearing me on radio. My YouTube videos have been limited with the exception of my tribute to Missy Elliott, which actually got her attention. Now, with that being said, I've been evolving. I've been changing. I've been becoming bougie and sophisticated, okay? But that don't mean I can't get hood people. Let me make myself clear. Let me pause this music. I'm still gangster. Know that. I had to pop somebody in their face last night. Well, not last night. It was actually Sunday night. And we'll get into that story a little bit later. But as of now, I want to take you into NASA. The name of the song is Gifted. And you got to be gifted if you're rocking with Bootz. Welcome to Bootz World. I'm the boy girl on the throne. Hi everyone, and welcome to Bootz World YouTube edition. What you will receive is actually the real version of what the fuck I want to say. I can't curse while I'm talking to these people, so I'm gonna give you the unedited version. And if that's a problem with anybody, then you can kiss my motherfucking ass. With that being said, okay, I have been growing, I have been developing, I have been evolving, and I'm gonna say something about this on air, so I'm not gonna get into that, but at the same time, let me tell you something. You have to grow, you have to evolve. I'm not the same person as back in high school. I'm not, but I still will pop you in your face like back in high school. Yes. Piss. Welcome to Bootz World, everybody. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Bootz Durango. I'm gonna start a Tumblr page. I ain't got that up in production yet. I don't know how to do all that tumbling piss. I was never good at cheerleading, so you never saw me flipping around. But I fall out with the best of them, and you better believe that. Alright, we got a lot to get into today. Lego. Hold on, we gotta turn this down. Okay, what I kind of want to get into, when I started the show, I mentioned about popping somebody in their face. And, at certain times, it comes a point in your life where you just have to take a step back, have an out-of-body experience, and analyze the situation from a third-person perspective. And if this is over your head, then I suggest you just take this advice. Pop them in the face. Okay, gossip, and this is what I want to talk about, especially, we're all in college, we live on a college campus amongst people like ourselves, and, gossip and rumors get started, and typically, in a situation when you have gossip or a rumor, you can't trace it back to the source. Well, when you're dealing with this pair of boots, I track it back to the source. And when I found out who started spreading this nasty rumor about my brother who's currently in Atlanta, you remember him from the interview with the police when he got pulled over for the third time in 1 week. But, he started spreading this nasty rumor, not my brother, but an individual that I'm going to deem Professor Xavier. Professor Xavier started spreading these nasty rumors about my brother, and I confronted him in a club. He proceeds to lie to my face, and he gets caught up in his lie and then starts to get loud. What am I supposed to do, people? I mean, seriously, I'm at my job. I work at Green Street every Sunday, so I hope to see you out there. But you come up in there, and I just wanted to speak with you on a professional level using eloquent words and an obtuse vocabulary, and you chose to get loud and rude. I had to revert back to the west side of Charlotte. And if you ain't never been to the west side, I don't suggest you go there unless you're ready to pop somebody in the face. For real though, you know, sometimes you just gotta get hood on these people, okay? Especially, look, and I made a good point. Gossip, it don't need to trace from one point to the next. You're not supposed to be able to track it. And once you track it down, you confront it. Don't let nobody run their mouth about you or your kin. I need some lip gloss. Shouts out to Grady Green. He's my boss. He works at Green Street with me. Each and every Sunday, you can catch me there hosting the mess out of them parties. And let me pause this. If you haven't done so yet, wake yourself up, look yourself in the mirror and say, I am it. I am it. I am it. I am everything. I am beautiful, I'm gorgeous, and I'm gonna pump this earth today in the best way humanly possible, in the best way of spirit. I don't care what I got to do. If I got to roll something up that fell out of a tree, so be it. If I gotta get a double shot of Starbucks espresso, please don't do that before class, because I crashed in the front row of my media studies class last week, just snoring after I crashed off a double shot espresso at Starbucks. Let me take you back into the music. Speaking of weekend girls, okay, I want to kind of dwell on this topic just for 2 seconds, okay? There is nothing wrong with getting it popping and keeping it moving, okay? Let me turn this down. It's nothing wrong with getting it popping and keeping it moving, as of right now. Okay, and I say that because not only did I drop a song about the subject matter, which you can find at bootzdurango.bandcamp.com, where all of my music is housed as of now, but it's just a generalized mentality that I think is correct in today's society. I mean, let's think about this. As primal human beings, our instinct is to do what? Reproduce. I mean, that's shown in all of animals, all of nature. Even plants do it as they try to reach their goal of attaining the sun, which is unreasonable. Anyways, but the main point I'm trying to make is, you know, have some fun. We're still young, okay? And who's to say that we have to settle down as of right now? I mean, we don't even have ourselves established yet. We're not even, you know, reaping the benefits of our career yet. We're in development trying to figure out what we want to do with our lives. And even when we figure that out, why not be open to multiple possibilities? Now, I'm not saying don't be monogamous. I'm not frowning upon monogamy at all. And I'm not saying go out and be little tramps and whores, because you should always be using protection, okay? Professor X taught me that the same way I had to pop in the face on Sunday. Anyways, with that being said, you know, get it popping and keep it moving, people. Just strap up and go get tested, okay? Because if you wind up with something, you can't say I gave it to you, because I had me a roster, okay? I got one for Monday, one for Tuesday, one for... Y'all know I'm just playing. If you think I'm serious, I pop you in the face too. You are currently tuned into Bootz World, and I thank each and every one of you for, you know, just spending your mornings with me. For those of y'all who have been long-term supporters, I love you. If you're new, follow me on Twitter, and you'll see why I have long-term supporters. Love you guys. Okay, if you guys are currently listening to my show and you want to give me a phone call me at 336-334-5450. And I can't shout you out on air. I can't let you speak on air because I don't know how to use that yet. And we got a lot of complicated stuff going on, and all I need is to be fired on my first day for messing up something. But however, these shows are being recorded for my YouTube purposes, so I will put you on speakerphone and you can get your little talk on my YouTube shows. And those debut on Fridays at www.youtube.com/Bootz Durango. Bootz with a Z, Durango with a Dodge. Durango spelled like, you know, the Dodge. BOOTZDURANGO. Let's make it easy for you people. Okay, so give me a phone call, 336-334-5450. Tweet me at Bootz Durango. Facebook me, Bootz World or Bootz Durango. And yeah, let's get back to the music. Oh! Hold on, somebody calling the phone. WAG.
What's up, Bootz Durango?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing good, baby.
Good. Is this DJ Juice?
It is, baby. How you doing?
Honey, I'm well. How about yourself, child?
I'm doing good this morning. Real good.
Woo, Lord Jesus. How I'm doing on this first day of the show?
We doing it.
We gotta do it. I mean, who else gonna do it?
Nobody but us, baby.
I know, that's right. Now, you have an event coming on Thursdays at Drink, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be there, and I'll make sure to shout you out on this air right quick.
Cool, baby. Cool. We're trying to love this Sunday.
please come up in Green Street Sunday. You already know what it is. We get that thing crunk, honey, drunk and all, honey. Shit.
I might have to come get me a drink.
You got to. It's on the house, honey. I'll get you something for the free.
Okay. When we return.
Oh, and I know that's the truth, Chad. Well, okay, let me get back to DJing this show. I'm finna shout you out on the air and let everybody know about your party.
All right, baby. Appreciate it.
Cause we like the party! Top of the morning to you, everybody. If you're just now tuning in, it's actually 10 a.m. on January 18th, and you're currently tuned into the Bootz World radio and YouTube series. If you are currently listening, you can catch the video version out on Friday at www.youtube.com/Bootz with the Z, Durango spelled like the car that you drive. That's BOOTZ DURANGO. All right. Now, earlier in the hour, if you missed it, I had to pop somebody in the face for spreading nasty rumors about my brother who is currently in Atlanta. We're going to deem him Professor Xavier. Professor X. The X typically means that your name will never be mentioned out of any of me or my friends' mouths again, and I hope you feel great about your actions, dear. But what I want to say is this: gossip, regardless of the content of the gossip, the mechanism or the individual used to spread that gossip needs to be corrected. So I got West Side of Charlotte on him and popped him in his face, and that's all it is. I don't need nobody calling me or presenting themselves to me in a fashion to correct my behavior, because I'm grown. Okay, if you grown, if you drive a car, if you walk with your own two legs to class, or even if you are in a wheelchair, because I respect y'all have to, encompass for everything that you do not possess. Therefore, you are stronger than most people, and I really applaud you for doing that. If you have to wheel yourself to class, you are grown, honey. That's the point that I was trying to make. You are grown, and don't come tell me what I'm supposed to do. Okay? Mind your business. Don't you have some business? Get your own business. Okay? Speaking of business, as everybody knows, that if you don't, I currently work at Club Green Street every Sunday. You can catch me there throwing and hosting the best parties of Sunday nights at Greensboro. And let me pause this real quick. Like I said, the best and the only place to party on Sunday evenings is at Club Green Street. Now, there has been a lot of controversy and some shade going on amongst clubs. Now, let me make myself clear. I'm new to this job, okay? I haven't been club promoting nothing but a couple of months, and throwing parties for a couple of months. But I didn't understand that people would just come out the woodworks at me trying to bring me down. Do I look like a boy girl who can be brought down, first of all? And I say boy girl because if you haven't seen what's behind this voice, honey, you might want to stay seated, because it's the West Side of Charlotte, and I dress like a female with no breasts, minus that. Lashes are always on point, and most of the time I appear as a comic book character. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is this. We have another club in Greensboro that I think is still open on Sundays. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna name them. The name rhymes with Pim and Dry. Okay, Pim and Dry. Now, what ended up happening was they decided to tweet me, or they contacted me asking me to switch locations from where I'm happy at Club Green Street to Pin and Dry. And I wasn't going to go over there to Pin and Dry, because not only do I love my job, we have become a family, and I feel so honored to be a part of that family. And of course, the money's right. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, they wanted to get me over there. So I just decided to send out a tweet. If you're not following me on Twitter, at Bootz Durango, I sent out a tweet saying, these clubs in Greensboro decided to steal me away, trying to take me away. I guess I'm doing my job the correct way. This girl comes out the woodworks, running her pissy drunk mouth, talking about, ain't nobody trying to steal you, boo. I said, first of all, who are you? And second of all, I would twit pick a copy of the email that was sent to me so I can make it public knowledge. My followers started egging me on, so I just went ahead and did it. I put it out there, shut them down. They didn't say nothing for a little while, but tell me why in 2012 you want to reapproach me. Don't reapproach me and twit pick a picture of your club populated. And the only reason it was populated because a popular hairstylist by the name of Cal Britt, if you're not following him on Twitter, at KYLEBRITT, threw a hair show there. But after your hair show, where did they go? Your club was as dry as the first time you tried to throw a party there. They came right over to Green Street where I was throwing my party. So long story short, don't do bad business with me, and do not try to steal my promoters. What do you think you doing, boo? Know your place. Did you not learn from the video of the Shade of Minaj? Okay, that video's located on YouTube. I keep plugging myself over and over again. If you are not aware, just Google the name Bootz with a Z, Durango, spelled like the car that you drive, you know. But long story short, know your role and don't come for me. Okay, don't come for me and don't come for what's mine. And you know, I'm gonna get into liars a little bit later because I have a vendetta to pick against liars. Why are you gonna lie and say that your own mother is gone? I don't understand stuff like that. You know, you want attention that desperately that you're gonna lie and pretend that somebody is deceased who's really fully incapable of breathing with the lungs and the diaphragm that God blessed you with? Barge, honey, barge. I can't, honey, I can't. Let me play this You Got Me, my favorite song in the whole world. The Roots featuring Erykah Badu, You Got Me. You're live on 103.1 FM. If you want to contact me, 336-334-5450. I'm here 9 to 11 on Wednesdays. Pissed me off, honey. Bow, bow, I be smoking loud, 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 loud. I be smoking loud, 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 loud. Huh, huh. All right. Kevin Hart voice. You are currently listening to the Bootz World radio and YouTube series. And right about now, what I want to do is I kind of want to give some advice, if you don't mind. Here recently, I had a conversation with, I'll name her Lady Antebellum, because I don't know if she wants her name put out there like that. And, you know, Lady Antebellum is a country supergroup, actually. So, you know, in my eyes, she's a superstar. She's an individual who is going through some issues because she's multiracial and she goes to a predominantly, let's just say, brown-skinned, all-women institution. And she feels a bit out of place, being light-skinned, just appearing different and stuff like that. And me being the type of person that I am, I always, you know, want people to feel as if they can talk to me about, you know, basically about your problems, about anything. And if you want to contact me, you know, Bootz Durango, everything. With that being said, Lady Antebellum, she came to me and we were indulging in some recreational activities. Smoking weed. And she begins to vent and she says that, you know, nobody's lighter complected like her. You know, she is interracial between Caucasian and African American. And I began to just, you know, not only make her feel comfortable, but help her to understand that it's typically the pure breeds that have the problems. Think about it. If you look at dogs and animals, the ones that stay within their own little set, you know, those are the ones that end up having Down syndrome, or the dog that barks like instead of there's a difference. You see what I'm saying? So, first of all, my first piece of advice would be just to embrace your differences and be comfortable with them. And the best way to do that is to positive reinforcement with yourself. Spend some time in the mirror just saying, you know what, I'm beautiful regardless of what I have on. If I decide to walk out the house with trash bags on my feet, which I do occasionally, you know, then I'm still gorgeous, I'm still beautiful. And then once you believe that for yourself, then everybody else will believe it. Does that make sense? You have to first understand that yourself, that you're perfect the way that you are. You're gorgeous, you're beautiful, with your flaws and all. You know, Beyonce said she was a train wreck in the morning. So why are you insecure? You know, don't be. Look us up in the mirror and say that you are it. You are beautiful. And if not, you better use a Bootz vocabulary term, which is Abercrombie and Pierce and Loubatons. I got Loubatons from Nene Leakes, who decides to tweet me from the Real Housewives of Atlanta about last week when she told, she said something like, I don't need to fight over a man, honey. I don't fight over men because I don't have to. And she retweeted me and she said, right. Shouts out to you, Nene Leakes. But yeah. You know, Loubatons. You get pissed off and you're feeling insecure about something, think in your head, Loubatons. Loubatons. It makes you just sound better. And then the people getting on your nerves, go on somewhere with that Abercrombie and Pierce. 2 new Bootz vocabulary words. Huh. Oh, liars. Liars. Whew. Let me catch my breath, honey. Lord have mercy. Let me tell you something. The only reason people lie is for attention or because you got something to hide. Pause this real quick. That's for my girl Casey. Let me tell you, I'll get to that. I'm stuttering. I'll get to that in a minute, but let me tell you something about liars. Okay? Now, I have an associate who lied to me. Okay? And the thing about it is, the lie that he told was so severe. I mean, I have to address this topic in front of everybody on YouTube as well as, you know, WUAG 103.1 FM. Thank you for listening. I'm not gonna say no names, but this individual lied about his mama dying. Okay, now I can't even think of a reason that would be okay. I can think of a reason of why you would do it. I mean, because you want some attention and you might be envious of somebody, and then to get caught in the lie and to continue to lie. I mean, that's why I had to pop Professor X in the face earlier in the segment. If you missed that, had to pop somebody in the face because not only were they spreading nasty rumors about my brother, but he lied to my face. You lie. And not only that, you sitting up there trying to steal my promoters and taking them over there to Pen and Drive. I done told you know what? I can't even speak on this. Okay, but liars, okay, just seriously, if you're gonna lie, don't lie about your mama dying. That's the only thing. Don't lie about that, okay? Because not only are you speaking bad karma, but I mean, everybody know your mama not dead, child. You was at the club last week, the day after she died. I'm sorry. Forgive me, I had to touch on that, but liars. Abercrombie and Piss and Loobatons. Honey, lies. That's a Bootz vocabulary word. Lies. I'm saying liars, but you have to pronounce it like lies. Now I have to get a very special shout out to my best friend. He's studying the broads over there in London, and we miss you. We absolutely love and adore you, and we've been surviving without you, just like I know you've been surviving without us. However, at the same time, let me tell you something. Bring your Abercrombie and Pierce Louboutin self back here, okay? We don't have time not to have you around. We miss your presence. We miss your nurturing and your mothering spirit. Casey Montgomery, I absolutely love you. Bring yourself back, and if you don't, just bring me some size 15 red bottoms back from London. I said size 15, and yes, I said red bottoms because I'm a boy girl. My shoe size is a 15 in heels. Deal with it. Welcome to Bootz World, people. I love each and every one of you. Stay tuned. And this is for you, Casey. It's from Lady Sovereign. She's from the UK. All right. This is the segment of Bootz World I like to call the done list, okay? This is just a list of things that I am completely and utterly done with, okay? And I'm gonna announce this list, once every show. And my shows are on Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And it's called the Bootz World Show. So of course I'm gonna feed off of real life experiences. I'm done with lies. I'm done with liars. Okay, I'm absolutely done with liars, okay? I'm done with the people that choose to use gossip as a mechanism to spread hatred. I don't care how true the rumor is, if it's factual or if it's not factual. I'm done with you, Professor X. You will never hear me say your name again. You are deceased to me. I'm done with you. I'm done with people who wear summer clothes in the wintertime. I'm done with cafeteria food that's not all the way cooked. I'm done with hearing my food at the Taco Bell. And I'm also done with people trying to steal my promoters. I'm done with Pen and Dry. And I'm done with liars lying about their mama dying. I'm done with not being able to see my Casey, who's all the way over there in the UK, studying the broads. I'm done with that. What else am I utterly done with? You know what? I've just begun. I'm not even done with this. I've just begun to make an indention in today's society, not only locally here, but I have some national work I'm doing, and I just want to say I can never be done with my supporters. I love each and every one of you, and right about now I want to take us in a shout out hour, and I also, at the top of my list, I gotta shout out my girl Tequila. That's been my best friend since high school. Tequila, I want to thank you for rocking with me and stick with me to yet another series. My girl Jaquela, who was my hairstylist until I put these lovely yarn braids in my hair. And I always say name your weave. This weave is named When the Real Meets the Fake, because you don't know where my real hair begins and you don't know where the weave ends, honey. Make sure you go to Jaquela Wilson to get your hair done, okay? That's at Lala Scissorhands89 on Twitter. Alright? Shouts out to Grady Green, my boss of Green Street. Thank you for an excellent position. Shouts out to Carolina Pride. They always rock with us LGBT individuals and make us feel at home and safe in Greensboro. We want to thank you for that. I also want to rock with all of my hustlers, all of my students, all of my people making money and going to class, all the single mothers out there doing it, and you underage too, and you know it. You know who I'm talking about, honey. You can make it. I know you watching, I know you listen. You can make it, okay? To those people who are insecure, shouts out to you. Because of the day you become secure with yourself is the day you're going to start making millions. It's going to be the day you're going to start walking in the way that you should be walking anyway, which is happy. And don't really give Abercrombie and Piss or Louis Vuitton what people think. Okay? Are y'all with me here? Shout out hour is over. Shout out to all my baby girls. Baby girl pop 1, 2, 3. Huh. Nelson, Josh, Chris Rice, Anthony. I love each and every one of you, and can't forget Casey. You know, Casey's over there in London studying the broads. How many times I gotta say it? Anyways, if this is your first time listening to me, I'll plug some information in at the end of the show to let you know how you can keep up with me. At Bootz Durango is the easiest way. I'm always tweeting, okay? And I'm always on the internet, always on Facebook, always doing something or other in that sense, okay? So I'm gonna let the last song by Lady Sovereign play out, and I'll come back to you and wrap this show the piss Abercrombie and piss up. Loobatons, lies. Okay. I'm about to conclude the first episode of the YouTube and radio series, Bootz World. And I just want to thank each and every person for listening, for tweeting me, for calling in. You know, just for future reference, you can call me at 336-334-5450. I can't get you on air, but if you call in, I can get you on a YouTube video, which comes out on Friday on my YouTube page. That's youtube.com/Bootz with the Z, Durango spelled like the Dodge, okay? Just to recap everything we went over today. I had to pop Professor X in his face for spreading nasty gossip about my brother, okay? Don't call me trying to correct me about nothing that I've done, because I'm grown and I'm from the west side of Charlotte, okay? Don't lie about your mama dying. Bootz vocabulary terms, Abercrombie and piss, and Loobatons. At Nene Leaks voice, shouts out to XU Nene Leaks, because you tweeted me back when I said that, you know, something about you don't have to fight over a man, and you tweeted me back and you said right. Okay, anyways, well, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for listening, you know, and the support goes both ways. If you ever need me, get in contact with me. I am always responding to people who respond to me. At Bootz with the Z, Durango spelled like the car that you drive, which is the Dodge, and I love each and every one of you, and I kind of want to end on a note. If I can find it. I think I actually took that song out the thing. But I'm going to leave you with that Common and Kanye West song that I played earlier. You know, I kind of want to leave on an upbeat note. And make sure if you're just waking up that you say, I am it, look yourself in the mirror, because you are gorgeous. All right. I love you guys, and I'm out of here. Catch it on YouTube Friday. It debuts. Mwah. Peace, peace, peace. Huh. Thank you guys for watching. I absolutely love you. And make sure you listen and call me, okay? Because I can put you on. The show, that is. Peace.
It is Bootz World.
These boots were made for more than just walking.